Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss on solving problems involving rational expressions. So let us have a guide on how to solve a word problem. So we have here the word arts. A stands to analyze the problem. R represent the unknown. T translate, write the equation. And S, solve the equation, state the answer. So that is the steps on how to solve a word problem. Again, we have the word arts. A for analyze, R represent, T is to translate, and S to solve the equation. So let us start. Example word problem. 2 times the difference of a number and 5 is equal to the quotient of thrice the number and 2. What is the number? Based from the given problem, so let us analyze the word problem. So we have here, take a look at the first statement, 2 times the difference of a number and 5. And then we have here is equal. Equal to what? Equal to the quotient of thrice the number and 2. So on a given word problem, we have 3 different situations. The first one is 2 times the difference of a number and 5. And then we have the equality symbol. And then the quotient of thrice the number and 2. So let us now represent. Okay, so based from our analysis, we have 2 times the difference of a number and 5. So how are we going to represent that in mathematical statement? So let us now represent. So 2 times what? That is times the difference. Now, remember, difference suggests subtraction of a number. So, we are going to represent a number as a variable x and 5. So, meaning to say, this statement represents that we have the difference of a number and 5. And that is x minus 5. That is the difference of a number and 5. And we are going to times by 2. So, we are done with the first clue. Next is equal. So obviously, that is equality symbol. Equal to what? To the quotient. Now remember, quotient can be represented as ratio or fraction. The quotient of what? Thrice the number and 2. Thrice what? Thrice the number. Again, a number is represented by x. And what? And 2. So our denominator here is 2. Guys, we have now the translation. We have 2 times the difference of a number and 5 is equal to thrice the number or the quotient of thrice the number and 2. Now we are ready for solution. Okay, so let us try to solve. First, since we have here parentheses and the number outside the parentheses, we are going to apply distributive property. So 2 times x, that is 2x, and 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, is equal to 3x over 2. Now, we observe that we have here a denominator 2. So, to cancel this out, we are going to apply multiplication property. So, we are going to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So, we have 2 times 2x. Again, we distribute. We have 4x. And 2 times negative 10. So, we have negative 20. Is equal to, we can cancel this out. So, we have here 3x. Now, to solve the value of x, we need to equate the given into 0. So how? We need to subtract negative 3x on both sides of the equation. So since they are similar, we can subtract 4x minus 3x, and that is equal to x. Minus 20 is equal to, since 3x minus 3x, that is cancelled out, we have here 0. Now, to equate to 0, we apply addition. So, we need to add both sides by 20. So, we have here x. This will be cancelled out. And that is equal to 0 plus 20 is 20. Therefore, the number that we are looking for is 20. So, that is how we solve a word problem. Okay, so to check your answer, we are going to substitute x is equal to 20 to our given equation, which is 2 times x minus 5 is equal to 3x all over 2. So we are just substitute 20 to the value of x. So let's do this. 2 times, so x will be 20 minus 5 is equal to 3 times x is equal to 20 all over 2. Then, simplify first. 20 minus 5. So 2 times 20 minus 5 is 15. And that is equal to, we can cancel this out. This will be 10. So 10 times 3 is equal to 30. And 15 times 2 is equal to 30 equals 30. So that is a check. Therefore, x equals 20 is correct. So what is the number? The number is 20. Let us have another example. Age problem. Given, Elvin is half the age of Precious. The sum of their ages is 30. How old is Elvin? Precious. So let us analyze the problem. On the first statement, we have here Elvin is half the age of Precious. So if we let x as the age of Precious, what is the age of Elvin? So it states that that is half the age of Precious. So if we let x as the age of Precious, therefore, we need to divide the age of Precious into 2. And that will be the age of Elvin. So x is the age of Precious since we do not know the age yet. And x divided by 2, that will be the age of Elvin. Okay, so we already represent their ages. Now let us have the equation. So we translate. The second statement states that the sum of their ages. So if we add x plus x over 2, the sum of their ages is 34. So if we add the age of Precious and the age of Elvin, that is equal to 30 rather. That is equal to 30. So we already have the equation. I think we are now ready to solve the problem. So let's do this. So since we have here denominator on this term, we need to cancel that out by multiplying both sides of the equation by 2. So since the number 2 is outside the parenthesis, so we distribute 2 times x, that is 2x, plus 2 times x over 2. So cancel na yung 2, may matitira na lang na x. Is equal to 30 times 2, so that is equal to 60. Then since 2x and x are similar terms, we can add. So 2x plus x, that is equal to 3x, is equal to 60. Now, we need to solve the value of x, and we have here a numerical coefficient. So cancel this out. We divide both sides by 3. So cancel na rito ang 3. X na lang ang natira. And 60 divided by 3. So that is equal to 20. Therefore, 20 is the value of x. So, what is the age of Precious? The age of Precious is equivalent to x. Therefore, Precious is 20 years old. How about the age of Elvin? So, the age of Elvin is x over 2. Since x is equal to 20 divided by 2, so that is 20 divided by 2, that is equal to 10. Therefore, Elvin is 10 years old. So, we already have the final answer. Let us continue our lesson on how to solve word problems involving rational algebraic expression. So, in this video, you are going to solve dimensional problem. So, let us have an example. What is the perimeter of the square lot if the measure of one side is 2a plus 3b all over a plus b? Okay, so again, first thing to do is analyze the problem. So, I have here the question, what is the perimeter? So, we are looking for the perimeter of what? Of a square lot. If the measure of one side is 2a plus 3b. So, based from the given, we have perimeter, meaning to say we need the formula in finding the perimeter of a square. So, how to find the perimeter of a square? the formula is P perimeter is equal to 4S. Now, S represent this side. So, in our given, the measure of this side is equal to 2A plus 3B all over A plus B. So, since we have here the measure of the side, S is 2A plus 3B all over A plus B, we are just going to substitute this expression to the value of S. So, we have now P is equal to 4 times 2A plus 3B all over A plus B. So, now we have the translation. So, I think we are ready to solve the problem. Okay, so since we are just going to solve the perimeter, so let us just simplify this expression. So since we have here a number outside the parenthesis, just multiply 4 times 2a. So we have p is equal to 4 times 2a is 8a plus 4 times 3b is 12b all over a plus b. And that's it. That is the perimeter. Let us have another example. So this is word problems involving work problems. So let us try to answer. Mr. Cruz has a stack of letters to be encoded. If Luz takes 6 hours to type all the letters and Pat takes 9 hours, how long will it take them to do the job together? So may kailangan pang i-encode na mga sulat si Mr. Cruz. So, meron siyang dalawang taga-encode, si Luz and si Pat. So, si Luz, kaya niyang gawin yung pag-encode ng letters sa loob ng 6 na oras. Samantalang si Pat naman, kaya niyang i-encode yung mga letters ng 9 na oras. Tanong, if they are going to work together, so, sabay nilang gagawin, no? How long will it take? So let us have representation. Okay, so let us analyze the word problem. So, Mr. Cruz has a stack of letters to be encoded. So, may dalawa siyang worker, si Luz and si Pat. Si Luz, kaya niyang magtrabaho, ma-encode yung stack of letters ni Mr. Cruz sa loob ng 6 na oras. Samantalang si Pat naman, kaya niyang i-type and code yung mga letters sa loob ng 9 na oras. Ang tanong, how long will it take them to do the job together? Kung sabay nilang gagawin, magtutulungan sila ilang oras. Okay? So, we can represent X, no? We use the variable X. Ito yung total hours na gagawin nila yung trabaho. Dahil hindi nga natin alam, no? Siyempre, dahil dalawa sila, maaaring mas mapabilis. No? Ang tanong, ilang oras nilang gagawin? Now, if we can represent 1 over 6, that is a part, no? Part siya nung pag-encode ng letter, no? Part siya ng stack of letters na may encode ni Luz for 1 hour. No? That is part of the stack of letters. While we can represent kay Pat naman is 1 over 9. Ito ay kay Pat. So, ito yung percent ng stack of letters na ma-encode ni Pat sa loob ng 1 oras. Okay? Now, if they are going to work together, we can represent that 1 over X, ito yung portion or yung percent na magagawa ni Luz and ni Pat sa loob ng 1 oras. No? Again, we are talking here the percent of the stack of letters if they are going to work. So, 1/6 of the stack of letters kayang gawin ni Luz sa loob ng 1 oras. Samantalang 1/9 naman ng stack of letters ang kayang gawin ni Pat sa loob ng 1 oras. So, pag nagsabay sila, mas marami silang magagawang stack of letters which is 1 over X. No? Good for 1 hour. So, those are our representation. Now, let us translate that in equation. We can represent as 1/6, so that is the part of Luz work for 1 hour, plus 1 over 9, yan naman yung gawa ni Pat, equal siya sa 1 over X. Okay? Again, this is Luz work, 1/6, plus 1, 9 equals 1 over x. Now, based from this equation, I think we are ready to solve for x. Now, we have 3 denominators, 6, 9, and x. So, to cancel out the denominators, we need to get their LCD. So, what do you think is the LCD of 1, 6, 1, 9, and 1 over x? So, let's do the factoring techniques. 6 is equal to 3 times 2. 9 is equal to 3 times 3. And x is equal to 1 times x. So, common natin dyan is 3. So, baba rin natin to. At saka yan. Tsaka to. Then, multiply. So, we have 3 times 3, 9 times 2, 18 times x. So, we have 18x that will be our LCD. So, we need to multiply all the terms by the least common denominator. So, i-times natin ito ng 18x. Ita-times din natin ito ng 18x. At ita-times din natin ito ng 18x. So, dito na tayo mag-solve. Okay, so what will be the result? 18x times 1 over 6, cancel lang 18 tsaka 6. So, ito ay magiging na lang 3. Okay? Ito wala na, 1 na lang yan. So, 3 times x, 3x times 1, so that is 3x all over 1, so that is 3x na lang. Plus. Okay? So, dito na tayo. 1 over 9 times 18x. So, cancel dito ang 18 tsaka 9. So, this will be 1. Ito ay magiging na lang 2. 18 cancel. Okay? So, 2 times 1, 2 times x. So, that will be 2x. Equals. Dito na tayo. 1 over x times 18x. Cancel naman dito ay yung x. May matitirang 18 times 1. So, that is 18. Alright. So, wala na yung ating denominator. So, alisin natin dito yung equal sign. So, after that, we combine. Since they are similar, 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x equals 18. Then, we divide by 5 para makancel yung 5, matira na lang yung x. So, x is equal to 18 over 5, or we can have if we are going to represent that in mixed number, 3 and 3/5 hours. So, meaning to say, kayang gawin ni Luz at ni Pat yung trabaho sa loob ng 3 and 3/5 hours. Final answer. Diba?